We are once again returning back to the world of crossover breakers. Make sure you guys smash the link, grab out that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more content. Hey, leave a comment down below. I want to be walking with the booster pack as per usual. So, we've had about a week on this set, give or take. You know, we've had a lot of big events coming through here with this set. Each and every day has been a different story out here. So for your high end today, you're looking at 280 on the Rabbit, sure. Malice field spells have dropped under 200 and are consistently now below that. That's really, really good. Ice Rizel, still about 180 and still crazy. Blinging out this deck is still like $2,000, and you know, people do it. Like, can't say I'm not surprised. You've got, wow, Detonator's now 180. Just literally last week, this was 270. How the mighty have already lost $100. Sword Risel's down to 156. We've also got EX coming in about 190. This card, you know, this was just bought out, and then, you know, we see the repopulation report coming through here, and then we just come through here, and it's a different story. Your Cryptor's still coming in about 160, not necessarily too bad. Duo Drive coming in about 110. I feel like this card wants to bump underneath the 100. It's really, really been trying out here. I would say maybe in a couple weeks we'll see this bump on down finally. Your White Rabbit coming in about 80, 86. Okay. We've got, of course, Dormouse coming in 85. It really sucks that this is your highest rarity. I mean, you have to get 3 collector's rares if you want to play the deck in max. So, interesting choice, Konami, to split up the ratios on that. Boxes coming in about, you have 7 here for 80, and then you jump up to 84. Okay, Field Spells in CR, 65s. MTP's $60, definitely trucking on along. Chelsea Cats, 50s, sure. EX Rizels, CRs coming in 57. Soul Sea Mistvas, 54s. Sword coming in about 50, not too terrible. Red Ransom, 50. And then the White Binder coming in about 50 as well. And then, of course, the White Rabbit, still about 42. This card's also been bouncing between 40 and 44 all week. It does not want to stop. These have also been pushing under 40. We're now about 35, I see here, with a slice of 36. Field Spell coming in about 27. That's not bad. EXs, 28s finally. 25s on Swords. Ices, 23s. Ooh, those calm down. That's pretty insane. Okay, Detonator, $24 now. And then, of course, Duo Drive, 25. And then, of course, Heart Scriptor, 24. Okay, I see you. The MTP07 trap card is now $20. It's actually kind of funny. Well, and then, of course, the Plasma Hull's a $14 card. That's beautiful. Well, that's kind of what we were expecting for this set. You know, things are holding relatively where I feel like they should be. Where's Mistva at? And Kaivant. Kaivant's a $9 card. That's kind of worth it now. $4, 4. SR now for $3.50. Mistva is now a $3 card again. That's pretty good. Your Ryuji Rising, these are about $3. Some of these ready upgrades are really starting to kind of turn around. Like, even though they are supposed to be kind of cheap, it's definitely interesting. Like, dollars. Even like your Plasma Hull SR's got a little bit of value back here. So, a very interesting idea with the rarity upgrades. And I like it. Diabellstar. So, the actual opposite thing that we were kind of expecting has been happening out here. Diabellstars have been getting bought out, even though, you know, they're kind of low on listings back here. Just in the last couple of days, and the thing is, the reason why these are getting bought out is people looked at these hitting so low, and they're like, well, hey, I still need a Diabellstar if I want to play, you know, the Deception package in White Forest. So, since this card hit $70, what you've been seeing out here is people picking these up going, yeah, I'll spend the $70. Like, why not? You know, people are just being stupid with fire selling this as quickly as it is. That's why you're starting to see the rebound with this pressing itself back on up here in terms of mark. You got one for 95, you're back at 100 plus, and then 126. Well, congratulations. If you picked it up off of the fall of the ban list, you won. And if not, you're probably like, wow, I can't believe Diabellstar went up. I can't believe it was that low. Again, Roku's just a friendly reminder out here that we continue to watch Tenpai fall down the absolute desolate wasteland of bottoming out. You're looking at $23 right now. There have been a couple of people talking about wanting to play this in Dragon Maids. I have not had a chance to play a list just yet with this. I'm sure that it's very, very fun. But, you know, you've got the Sengenkaimen stuff as well. But building in more of a Tenpai OTK presence, I assume, makes this deck feel a little bit better. So, a little food for thought there. Kashtira cards. You know, a Rise Heart still is $87. Fenrir's have actually, are we going back up? I see this $32 now. Looks like 31. Okay. So Fenrir's holding at a pretty decent number, kind of what we were expecting out here. Ultra Fenrir's $17, $16. Unicorns coming in at what, like 10s to 12s? That's not necessarily like the worst thing in the world. I see we've got a Rise Hearts coming in at 10s as well. So respectfully, I think your current state of Kashtira stuff is kind of where we were expecting it to be. Neo Tempest, Terahertz, Dark Fluid, OTK Machine. The collector's rares for this. We are officially, you have one cheap one here, and then you're up about $75. I guess it kind of makes sense to me if it's doing its thing. I see other, wow, these are really $10 for the Ultras? Well, they're about 9s. Okay, I see you. And then it would appear you got about $7. I'd rather just buy this than the Ultra. I think that looks nicer. Okay, interesting. Lowe's, the Prayer of the Voiceless Voice. You guys remember when these were like $30 like a week and a half ago through the Black Friday madness, and more time has kind of gone. You've started to see these kind of pressure themselves back down, which is, I mean, the Ryuji Voiceless Voice stuff is up there. Your Diabellstar Ultimate Rares, 25s. Okay, Lowe's, 22s. Phantom of Yubel is a $13 card. That's beautiful. You know, it's kind of crazy. Now that it's limited to 1, I'm surprised that it's still sitting at that price. You know, you also got Chicken Games for $2. That's interesting. Moon of the Closed Heaven heading up to 3s. Bushar Stark at $. Fire Sorceress Common is 20 cents. Metalmorph very cheap. Ostinato very cheap. Thank you, Konami, for reprinting the exact same cards and the exact same rarities. Mirror Logic Aggregator. There's one mishap here. I assume this will be gone in the next couple of minutes, but Mirror Logic's still coming in about $5, $6+ This thing has leveled up very, very, very strongly. It's kind of crazy. Pankratops. Hi, Pankratops. How are you? Considering the fact you're now at literal unlimited power now, you're coming in about $3 to $4 all day long, and it appears that I don't think we're stopping anytime soon. You know, these were like $3.99, so you've lost a little bit of value along the way, or at least more people listing them. It's only because they're like, whoa, you know, QCR, max rarity value. See, they planned ahead with the tins. They dropped this in there and said, hey, we know you guys want these, so we're going to put them in there and see what we can do for you. Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit Alt Arts. This was not initially on my bingo sheet of things, but these things are going up, man. $38, almost a $45 down here for these. I kind of had a feeling that people would look at this because, you know, when you have two options available to you, you know, you've either got the Alt Art Original or the Original Ogre available in Ultimate Rare, nothing else for whatever reason, and then you have the Alt Art here that is now available in that presence. Yeah, expensive. Ready Ari, did these? I feel like these went down, which is actually kind of nice because, you know, maybe I'm used to like seeing these like 34 or something, but yeah, Ready Aries have actually pressured down. I think a lot of people are kind of thinking this is going to get a reprint. I don't know why this hasn't gotten a reprint yet. Like, come on, guys, let's just reprint this in every rarity, get it over with. Of course, all your Kashtira stuff, and then of course your Mermail Abyss Gaios out here. You know, I'm hoping we get a reprint for this. I'm very, very shocked we haven't gotten one yet, but you're looking at about $70 on up to 80s on these original prints. And, you know, still $65 down here for an Ultra is kind of crazy. Now, we are getting ready to hit Jump Festa next weekend. I'm going to warn you, there's going to be a lot of shit going sideways, all right? You're going to need to pay very close attention to everything that's going to happen because the next probably 4 weeks of card reveals and things, you know, once you get into the card of the days and you have the constant changing on the market for the next set, it's going to be very, very, very intriguing to see what changes. You know, I've we're hoping that this set's going to be a really good one, and I think it's going to be. It's definitely going to be better than, you know, us hitting Supreme Darkness, but that's fine. You know, having an April-May set that's really going to power through some things will be a nice change of pace. So please, leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.